What could you do with $3,500? In Europe or the US, you could take a family holiday for a week, pay off 3 months' rent or mortgage, buy a quarter of a second-hand car, or you could buy Apple Vision Pro. But is it worth it? You might recall that smart glasses never really took off, so why should Vision Pro be any different? When Apple made its announcement about Vision Pro, it was the talk of the town. It gained an 18 million search volume in 1 month alone. Apple did what Apple do, created the hype. But there was no mention of AI, one of the key ingredients that makes this release so exciting. So what is Vision Pro, and should you buy it? Or are you better off taking a well-deserved holiday instead? At first sight, you might think the design looks kind of bulky, sort of like ski goggles. But Vision Pro isn't a fashion statement. It's specifically designed to mimic our natural peripheral vision, and in doing so, it delivers a more immersive experience, closer to how we naturally see the world. And from a features perspective, Vision Pro is packed with advanced technology, including a high-resolution display system that packs 23 million pixels across 2 displays. Accommodating this level of tech in anything other than this type of design would have been almost impossible. One phrase that Apple has used in the marketing of Vision Pro is spatial computing. This enables computers to blend in with the physical world in a natural way, allowing users to experience spatial photos that seem to be floating in your living room, and spatial videos that convert any environment into spatial cinema. This technology seamlessly merges the virtual and physical world, embedding objects into a scene in a way that appears three-dimensional. You can increase or decrease the transparency level of content that's displayed in front of your eyes, causing it to blend in with the real world. This makes Vision Pro both an AR and VR device. Strictly speaking, based on the definitions of AR and VR, Vision Pro is more VR. It's an opaque display that works by completely covering and taking over the user's vision. However, it also has AR capabilities. Its interface design is built using what's around you. It takes your physical surroundings, recreates them visually in the headset, and then places its own user interface, apps, and content on top of that representation. For example, you could place a virtual piece of furniture in your living room to see what it looks like before buying it. Factory workers can overlay technical manuals onto the machine they're building, and you can watch movies or play games on a virtual screen that can be expanded to any size, providing an immersive experience that traditional screens simply cannot match. With life-size FaceTime video tiles, you can also have more immersive and engaging conversations with friends, family, or colleagues, regardless of their physical location. But how is all of this possible? Well, the basics lie in its design, but the secret lies in artificial intelligence. Hey team, quick ask to subscribe. We really appreciate it. Vision Pro has a total of 12 cameras. There are 6 external cameras, including 2 forward-facing, 2 downward, and 2 side cameras. These cameras capture high-resolution images of the real world, which are then displayed on the device's screens, creating a virtual yet real reality for the user. 2 true depth cameras are also used for facial recognition, which helps in creating your avatar. So when you FaceTime someone, these cameras will sense the movement of your eyes and emotions, which are then displayed on your digital avatar. In addition, 4 internal infrared cameras, along with LED lights inside the device, monitor hand gestures and map out the environment. The front of Vision Pro has a singular piece of 3-dimensionally formed and laminated glass. This acts as a lens for eyesight and various cameras and sensors. The glass flows into an aluminum alloy frame that curves to wrap around your face. The device has that ski goggle type design with a tinted front panel that wraps around the eyes. This panel conceals a fan that draws air through the headset to cool the electronics inside. The light seal gently adjusts on your face, delivering a precise fit while blocking out excessive light. The headband provides cushioning and breathability. Vision Pro is powered by an M2 chip, which is the exact chip that's used in a Mac. M2 runs the Vision OS, and a new R1 chip works with it to ensure every experience feels like it's taking place in front of the user's eyes in real time. It includes Apple's first 3D camera, allowing you to capture spatial photos and videos in 3D at any moment without missing a beat. The device comes with an external battery unit that powers the headset, with battery life limited to approximately 2 hours. However, the device can be used all day when it's plugged in. The battery pack is attached to the headset by a cable plugged into a port behind the ear. It's about the size of a small remote control and can be placed inside your pocket. Interestingly, it appears the battery pack is swappable, which could potentially extend the device's usage time. However, It's not yet clear whether Apple will offer different battery size options in the future. Now that you know about its design and features, you might be wondering, where's all the AI? So what about AI? What part does it play in Vision Pro? But just a quick ask. Please hit the subscribe button, folks. It's much appreciated. We mentioned the ability to FaceTime without removing the headset, as 2 depth cameras analyze your face and project emotions onto your avatar. This is all down to AI. Vision Pro uses advanced machine learning to create a digital avatar of the user for more realistic video chats. Users scan their faces with the Apple's 3D cameras to create hyper-realistic digital avatars. To make your eyes look realistic on avatars, a feature called eyesight is used. Data from eye movements and facial emotions are captured by internal cameras, which are fed into machine learning algorithms that combine with your digital persona. And there's also the way in which you interact with your surroundings. You can either use eye movements, hand gestures, or voice commands to control the VR headset. All 3 methods use AI. Controlling the device with hand gestures allows you to tap your thumb and index finger together to click on something virtually. You can pinch and drag to scroll, zoom in or out by pinching your fingers together or pulling apart, or rotate your hand to rotate something on screen. Eye position is a key factor in targeting what you want to interact with using hand gestures. For example, looking at an app icon or on-screen element targets it, and then you can follow up with a gesture. To make this happen, cameras track the movement of your eyes and hands in real time and send that data to the AI algorithms, which will then figure it all out and move the elements however you wish. In addition, Siri can be used for voice commands, which also uses artificial intelligence to understand what you're saying and then shows you relevant things in response. So it's fair to say that spatial computing uses AI to power many of its functions. And it's important to note that Vision Pro isn't the first Apple device to use machine learning, deep learning, and other AI technologies. They've used them before in Siri, Face ID system, Smart HDR photo, translation system, and sound recognition. Apple Watches also use AI. So why hasn't AI been mentioned during the launch of Vision Pro? Look at the hype generated by ChatGPT. You'd think Apple would want a piece of that cake. But Apple do things differently. They don't follow trends, they set trends. They prefer to focus on their own buzzwords, like spatial computing. In fact, despite all the noise around artificial intelligence, Apple never used the term in any of their marketing strategies, unlike Google and Microsoft. Perhaps that's down to the fact that AI is still so misunderstood. Perhaps Apple believed that consumers don't yet fully get or trust AI. Apple have always focused on features and benefits, making it easy for their users to understand their products. So is Vision Pro worth the investment? You tell us. We want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment, and we'll do our best to get back to you.